Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. We are now, I think, on part 7, or this could be part 8 actually, part 8 of the lap book. She's coming along nicely. Boy, is she a big one. I don't know if you can even see all of that right there. So we sewed in the signatures last time, and now we're ready to do the fun stuff. I've got a lot of trims and stuff out. I've popped out here on my desk because now we're going to get into the decoration of the pages. So this is my favorite thing to do, is to trim out, well, I like building the covers. Sewing in signatures, not so much. But putting the papers together and things like that, yeah, the sewing, that's fun. But my favorite, I think, thing, really, I'm going to clip that back because we're going to start in the front, is to decorate the pages. Now, this is going to be a multi-part thing. This is already decorated. It needs nothing else here. So we're going to flip it, and I've left the strings long because in the front and in the back there are no strings, of course, in the middle one because it's a hidden binding. So but I've decided to put beads on these, so that's why they're hanging down here. I think I've determined I'm going to cut the strings in this book. It's more of a neater look, so I might be doing that as we go along. And now I want to do a little something here, and this page is getting caught up, so I'm going to round the corners of that first, because that's just going to get bent. And for all you moms out there, I'm recording this Mother's Day afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to you. And I went to church this morning, and now I'm going to be in here this afternoon, and then we're going to go to dinner early, about 4:30, I think our reservations are, and I'm going to meet my oldest daughter and her kids there. So I don't want to add a lot of bulk because the book is, by the time I don't even know what I'm going to do for an enclosure on this, but by the time I'm done with putting all the tags in here, this thing is going to be quite mammoth. It's kind of gotten away with me. I think if I were to do it again, which I probably will build another one, I'm going to get rid of this third signature and just do the spine, and I'm going to do a 2-spine one. Or just put 2 signatures in the middle. I mean, I could rip it apart maybe and take out one of these signatures, but I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll see. We'll see how big it gets. And I think I'm going to put a paper clip on this right here, because this is the one flip out. All right, I just want to put a little lace or something over here. So I've got some different things, or just some trims, offcuts from paper. So here's this. This is a piece of the music paper. So I think I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to rip it just so it has that distressed look. And we'll go ahead, and I think I might put some gold in here, because I think I might put a strip of gold right there too, or on this. So got my gold ink, and let me just go all the way around this, and then we'll glue that down. And then that will go there, and then I've got some gold. I've got a lot of pretty things out on my desk here. I think I'm going to try to find room for this in here somewhere on these, to pull out this greenish bluish color. That was stuck at the back of my drawer. Do I want that like that, or do I want it over the top? I think I might do it over the top. So let me glue it in first. So it's going to be a little fumbly to work in this book because it is so big. Some of this I probably could have done before I sewed it in, but I usually like to sew in first because the weight sometimes is a little bit difficult depending on how much I'm putting in the book. Okay, whoops, let me move that. So we will add this gold right here, and I'm going to cut this off, and this should fit right there. Just trim a tiny bit more. So I know a few of you are holding on and still watching the series. I did not expect for this project, when I was thinking it through, to get so complex. But even for beginners, there are some simple tricks that I am doing along the way, like this decoration of pages. It's in ideas. There's some ideas, you know, and inspiration. The building of a book this size, I would not recommend if you are new. I'm thinking with that flip to put just something right here. Maybe I'll put it on this side. So I will do an eyelet there. There again, it probably would have been easier to do this before I put it in the book, but I didn't. So I'm not going to do the decorate every single page with you, because that will get a little time consuming. I'm going to pull these out. I've got to make some more of these. These are my faux stick pins that I make. So my gold, I'm looking at my eyelets. My gold eyelets aren't here yet. So I think I'm going to wait until they get here, and I'm going to pop a gold eyelet in here. They should get here tomorrow. Let me pull out a couple of gold paper clips. This is a big one. And probably what I'll do is a gold eyelet and then hang a gold key on there. Okay, so now we can move on here. This is gonna have, I think I need a smaller one. Let me get my other paper clips out. That one's gonna be too big. Okay, I have gold. I got a gold paper clip here. I might come in and bend this over and have a loop on it, because they look kind of cute that way. So, with my pliers. So, now we've got this pull out. Now this is a tuck here, so as you can see right there. I'm thinking maybe a little crystal on the edge of that would be cute. Let me get my crystals. Here we go. Or a pearl would be cute. Let's get a crystal here. So I die cut the edge of this paper. Listed below will be the 3 paper, well there's actually 4, because I'm using Stamperia paper as well. It's called Precious. Stamperia paper, it's called Precious. So let that just sit for a minute. Okay, I don't want that to fall off. Maybe a little trim up here. I'm thinking maybe I might do some wax seals at the top of those. So here's a fleur-de-lis. Now these I came in and Velcroed, all the coin envelopes, and we made this. Now this flips out. And that leaves a pretty plain envelope there. So I was determining whether I wanted to do a pocket there, but there are so many pockets in this because inside here is a big pocket. This is a flip up. Oh, I want to pull one of these off of here to use in here. And I'm going to pull out, this is a little blue. What's this one? I made these so long ago, I don't even know what I have. This is cute. I might put this on this so it hangs off of the front of the book. If I put a little lace on the edge of the page. So I'm going to pull that one out, and I have this big one with gold. Let me pull those two out, and then I can put this away. I really need to make some. While I'm over there, I might as well grab a couple of gold keys. Let's see, little ones. There's that one. And maybe one more. Put a couple of little gold keys. I like to use buttons in my book. So let me pull out a couple of pink buttons. When I'm done with this one's going in my Etsy shop. So when I do the final flip through, I will list it then. Got a couple pink buttons. Let me put that away. Okay. Now, I was working on this, so I think I want to put a little trim right down the edge of that. Maybe some lace. I like crocheted lace, but this I'm going to have to dirty up a little bit. I need to get some more of this color, the antique. I have this, but it's awful wide. But I could cut that down. And I've done that before. No, that's just too wide. I like this, so I think I'll put some pink on that. Let me see how much we need. There. And we'll just ink it and then glue it on there. So let me push this back and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I still haven't decided on these yet. Maybe, not the picked raspberry, that's too, I'll do the festive berries. And I'll just use my brush here. And this is when I could use my spritzes and sprays and stuff, but that would just take too long for a video, so there we go. That's better. So we'll glue that on. What did I do with it? What did oh, here it is. All right. So I might be a little quiet today because I didn't sleep well last night. And I want to finish this journal because I got another custom order to start. And I told the customer that I would start on it this week coming up. So I'm like, I gotta get this series done because I don't want to take everything off my desk and start on another project when I'm in the middle of this one. I've done that too many times. It's way too time consuming. I think that's good. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do on these envelopes yet. Let me flip this way. I have this side. I feel like something should go on these. Now I came in and I put the Velcro right here. These are also tuck spots. So we made this thing together. So these are Velcroed down. And I might just leave them because I feel like we're just gonna get too bulked up. So this one, because the tags are gonna be ornate, so I think I'm just going to move on into the middle of the book. And I might do like one wax seal here just for looks. All right, let's move on. Now, stuff here. This needs nothing. This I'm going to put a little something here. So I have some little flowers over here. Let me see what I have. And I also have some Tim Holtz flowers. Let's see. But I don't think I have anything small enough for there. These are all pretty big. I'm going to pull that one out because that's smaller. I know I'm going to want to do that one on another page. I'm trying to keep the roses because there's roses in most of these papers, so those are the same. There's a yellow. Okay. I've got this pile. See what I have here. These are not roses. No roses there. These are not roses. These aren't roses. Ooh, this is pretty. That I'll keep out. It's not all roses, but there's a rose in it. That one, small. I like this. That's going somewhere in the book. Let's see what I have in my fabric flower stash here. All right. That's enough stuff on my desk right now. I mean, it's getting way out of hand. Way out of hand. These will be pretty. I'll put one of these somewhere in the book. But that's too big for here. So, it's not a rose, but it's a flower. Let me pink it up. And then I might come in, put a little pearl in the middle or a crystal in the middle of that. Okay, glue that on there. Just a tiny little detail. This is Velcroed. Me and my Velcro. I love my Velcro. They're called Velcro Dots if you're going to order them. They're just little, small little. The bigger Velcros don't work as well. they pull the paper too much. So, but the small Velcros are just, they work real well with lightweight cardstock to a medium weight cardstock. So, while I have this, let me see if I can just grab a pearl. Oops. Put a pearl on there. Just put a little more glue in the middle here. And just pop that right in there. Okay, whoops, shoot. Sticking to my fingers. All right, I want to do a tiny bit of stenciling. Hopefully, if I can find my stencil. If not, I will come back and do that. You guys have already seen me stencil once, so I thought I saw it over here on my desk. If you could see, I can't really pan out, but if you could see the size, or what's this desk right now, you would not even believe it. I mean, how insane can somebody work like this? And this happens, let me know if it happens to you in the comments section, because I'd like to know, am I the only one that literally, when I'm in a project, I found it under 10 layers of things, that your desk ends up looking like a cyclone hit it, every time, every book I make. I can, and I even straighten it up after, after the sessions. But I mean, especially when I'm doing this part where you're decorating. Here, I gotta pin that down, or I gotta clip this down. This is driving me crazy. Yeah, just let me know. I can't possibly be the only one. I need to pull some music stamps out. Oh boy. No, I'm not gonna go get them. I'll do it off camera. They're gonna be buried. I'll have to look for them. So I think I want to pull in a little bit of music stamps. I'll put some music on that. These pages are gonna be, you know what I would like to do though? I think I want to do a little bit of paper trim on these. I'm going to make this into a bookmark for the, I have a piece of craft text over there, and I'm going to glue this right on the craft text and cut it down, and so there will be a bookmark in there. I have some of these papers here, so I'm thinking, let me get another clip. I can see I'm going to be struggling with this book the whole way through. It's a big one. So with the cutoffs, I like to kind of maybe just tear a piece and decorate the page a little bit, the edge of the page. And let me glue this. I mean, ink it. Where's my, I put that back on there. Here it is. It just draws a little interest to that page, breaks up the monotony of the plain coffee dye. And if I'm not going to do stamping on it, but there still leaves plenty of room to write, and you can even write on this, so it's this side. And then you can even put ribbon on top of this if you want. It's just the book is just going to be so wide that I'm going to have to kind of be a little bit more minimal on my, you know, decorations. I usually like to mostly decorate the pockets and stuff. That's... All right, let's move on. I'll probably come in and do a little music stamp on here. This is a good place. This ripped, but that's okay. It gives it a little bit of character. Maybe just to clip this on the end here. I'll come back. The only reason why is because I want to see how full the book gets first. I'll do a little stenciling here. Okay, we're at a pocket. Let's do, I have some of my fabric or my paper scrap things that I do. This is cute. I want to put that somewhere in the book. I'll cut down a piece of this. I think this piece right here, or this. I like this. I like the pearl. So I'm going to cut from here. I have a video on the making of these out of scraps. If you'd like to go back. These are real nice for on the edges of pages. So you can see how that would look. And it's a great way to use up your scraps, but also to collage both fabric and paper together. And then you get a really pretty look in your books. When you cut them down, they really jazz up a page. Or a pocket, and they're flat, pretty flat. This one has a little bit of pearl, but it's pretty flat. All right. This even has a little piece of satin lace on it, and get all these different textures and stuff. So that's, see, boom. And what I'll do is the pocket or the tag I put in here, I'll probably add some of this white satin. Whatever, or a crocheted lace like that, just to pull it all in. Okay, so we're done with that signature. Let's move on. We're gonna have a pocket in here. So it's kind of, I think I'll just leave this because these are nice for if you're going to put pictures in your books. These make a beautiful, you know, background for your pictures, or you can also write on them. All right, I have a pocket here, and I think this pocket could use a little jazzing up, so I could use another piece of that, or we could just put some lace on it, or this could go down here, but I think I'm gonna put that on a page that has more pink in it. Let me see my flowers. I think I'll use one of these, and I think I will pull some cheesecloth out. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. There's this one too, because there's blue on this page. And then there's the green. I think I like this one better. Got too much cheesecloth here. Okay. Cover that glue over with the cheesecloth. Let me ink this up a little bit. A little gold in here, just a little gold on this page. And you know what? I'm going to actually just I might come in and do all the way around with the gold. Now yesterday I showed you guys the glossy accent piece, how to do it. I'll show you how it came out when it dried here in a second. There it is. So that's going somewhere in the book, and I forget where I said I wanted to put this. I had a particular place, so I can't remember exactly where. Let me show you. I've made some labels, so I think I'll put a label here, and then put a journal prompt on it. Okay, so that one's done. Let's move on. We have the fabric flip. You know what? I'm wondering if did I sew that? I don't think I sewed that. Oh, I just glued that. I need more glue. If I don't sew it to the page, I want to make sure I have plenty of fabric glue behind this, the top of it. Oh, this is where I made this for. Duh, it was for right here. There we go. We're just gonna plop that right there. Then I gotta check my time. We'll probably do this in 2 parts, the decorating. And then the very last one will be our tags and our journaling cards that are gonna go in here. Let me just, I might have to clip that down a little bit because of I just get a little clip here. All right, leave that there. Stencil. Give a little pink hue to that. Okay, we want to decorate this envelope. First thing I want to do is I want to stencil the whole thing. Let me stencil the whole thing, and then we'll add some trims to the pocket. This has been coffee dyed. Tea dyed, I think. Tea or coffee, I don't know. I have this. This is cute. I think it's too big for the pocket. These are good for this. So since we've got the blue peeking through, let's do this. I'm gonna cut this right here, I think. Perfect. So then that gives some interest to this envelope. If you guys would care to leave a comment, I'd appreciate it. And a thumbs up, please, always. That really helps me. If you're watching the video, I'd appreciate that. I think I will, there's some pink in here, see that? I think it came from a ledger sheet that I was doing along with the coffee. They were in the oven together, and it pulled up. I don't know if you can see it on camera, the pink. It's very, very strange, because there's no avocado or anything like that. See, there it is again, the pink. I like it. Could put a little rose up there. This is pretty. This pink sari. I think I'm going to just cut a little piece off and maybe kind of drape it behind this rose. Yeah. So pretty. I found the best place on Etsy, the shop, and I've been back there a few times. I'm fixing to go back and order more. I try to do as much business on Etsy as possible because that's where my shop is, and I know that we struggle. You know, we're just small little whatevers, and I'd rather spend a little bit more there than buy stuff on Amazon, who, I mean, it just get them richer. Jeff Bezos is getting richer and richer. So these little shops, I kind of want it to drape down that way. Yep. Let me just ink it up a little bit. And I think it's good to support each other, you know? Nothing like homemade things as well, though. You know, I do buy all my trims and stuff like that, a lot of them off of Etsy. But, and you know, my papers and things like that, I will. All my kits, of course, you know, they come from on there. But,